for in the United States, black people, the black community, or the Africa, some people don't like to be called the AA because they're like, I wasn't born in Africa, so don't call me African American. We know what they mean by that. We've been doing live streams for far too many days here, for many hours. We invested many hours of our time to educate ourselves on who we are as a people, as a community, as people of this land, as people of this world. And what we came to see and understand is that there are people, there are haters who will literally come here and say to a black woman, all right, because most black people are mixed, like most people in the world. A lot of us are mixed, the majority of people around the world. And we're going to understand that some people might be more mixed than others. That's truth too. That is true. There's some people that that are very pure to their lineages that didn't really mix much at all. Some haven't mixed. You know, we are people in the world like that. But the honest truth is that a lot of people that come out here that are mixed should acknowledge that, okay, yes, we are mixed, but they shouldn't go and invalidate somebody else. Or if you're black or someone has a little black in them, don't go out there and say they are not black enough. Because we've seen that here, where we have people that are black and then they go around on other live streams, and there's a live stream going on right now. And this person, I told them, you know, we have topics and conversations on my live stream. We talk about these topics. And they said the people on your panel are not black, even though they're black. Like you guys, I cannot sit here and say you're not black when literally you guys acknowledge your African ancestry, or you acknowledge yourself as black, and that you have other lineages like they do as well. But they'll come up here and say you guys are not black. Can you guys believe that? Black people telling other black people you ain't black, or you ain't black enough. You don't speak for us. But they're out there yelling and screaming and shouting and making live streams and being problematic and invalidating people left and right. When does this nonsense end? Let's read some of the comments real quick. I want to really get through some of the comments. If anybody wants to join the panel, go ahead. If you guys know any pretendians, any wannabe, or those people that like to go around and make live streams on other people, invite them over. I'm not going to force you guys to hurt your wrists and you know, let's keep it 100.
What's up, my brother?
What's up? How you doing, bro?
Good.
What's good? How you doing?
Chilling.
I saw Digital on the live stream, but you know, it was a mistake for her to go over there on those panels, you know. And Granny sent me the invite. For the people that are here, Granny sent me an invite. She literally, you guys want to know, like this lady, like these people, they be sending me. Look, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Simple. Look, I'm gonna show you guys that I'm not bullshitting you guys. Look at this. Look, I'm gonna show you guys, like, no bullshit aside, no capping.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna open my phone like this because I have my phone in like some kind of wallet. I want you guys to please pay attention to this, people on the live, and share it with people, because people who come around and say, man, he's problematic. I want you guys to see this. I want you guys to really check this out. Look at that. Who's that right there? Who's that right there? Granny. Look at her. 23 minutes ago, she did a live and she sent me the request to join her. And look at what she does over and over. Just, she wants me to always go up there and be part of her live streams. She's always like sending me requests to join her live streams. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just showing you guys, like, I can't scroll. This phone is kind of damaged a little bit. Let me see if I can do it here. There you go. Look at all how many invites she sent me. Look at how many invites. Do you guys see that? All the invites she sends me all the time. This is just her trying to get me to go to her live stream. Look at that. I'm just showing you guys, like, she's constantly sending me invites to join her live stream. And this was the one where she sent me right now. This one right now. This is going on right now on her page right now. See, she's live right now. This one, she's live right now. But I'm just telling you guys, like, this is the kind of shit that I'm dealing with. This lady constantly sending me invites to join her live. She wants us to be over there. We need to stop being over there. I'm telling you guys right now, all bullshit aside, I'm telling you guys right now, man, if you guys want to keep letting people go and yell at you guys and treat you guys some kind of way, don't go over there with that psycho ass. For educational purposes, why are you going to put yourself through people that support her, that want to attack us, and that want to make us look bad? Why?
Damn, she sent you a lot of invites, brother.
That's all she does, bro. And then she says, Manny pops up and sends requests. Nah, lady, you're the one that's always sending me invites. I just showed everybody here on this live stream how many times Granny sends me invite. Every time she goes live, she sends me invite. And she's got another account. She's got another account, her backup account, and she sends me invites on the other one too, all the time. And I just ignore them. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. And every once in a while, when people tag me, when I see someone that's being attacked over there, then I join it. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and see who's there. And depending on who I see, I'll join. But I'm just telling you guys got to be careful on the live streams you go to, because that lady, they're not, and asking you questions, don't answer them. You know, you don't have to answer them. Cause that's what we noticed with Josh. Like, I had a conversation with him. He came up here yesterday and he was playing stupid. He's saying, Manny, so tell us about your reconnect and this and that. Like, I'm just curious, like this, and asking all these questions. Then when we asked him, he's like, yeah, I have some people in Guatemala, but I can't tell you guys the pueblo in Guatemala where I have a connection with them. Like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, because you guys will dox me. I'm like, what? So you're generalizing and saying that if you share something with us, we're going to dox you? That's against the law. Doxing is a federal crime. It's a crime. You guys can look it up. Doxing is against the law. So then right after that, he tells me, so Manny, so your reconnect started 10 years ago. How did that go? I'm like, it's interesting. You're asking me about me, where I'm from, and all this shit. And you want answers from me just so you could go and attack me later. But you don't want to answer none of our questions. And this goes back to that banner right there, that backdrop right there. Because he a hater. They want to tell us where we come from. They want to tell us everything about us. But don't tell them where they come from. Don't tell them who they are, because, no, you're anti-black then. You're being offensive. And, you know, and it's triggering. No, man, be fair. Let's be fair. I want to... Elsa, Aztec, everybody who's popped up, who's been cool with us. All the people that are cool. If anybody wants to join the conversation, you guys are welcome to it. Now you're welcome to hang out too. We're gonna see who pops up.
Yeah, I was up late. I was sorry. I was up till real late, and I'm gonna be on here for a little while. I was on Koi. What's her name? All About Koi.
All About Koi is Granny's second account.
Yeah, I'm not going in there no more. I was in there earlier, and she got her live got banned. Oh, that one got banned.
Or
and
Banana,
she was Banana. She was you know, it's funny because I was trying to understand her point of view, but she was erasing Native Americans. Then she started getting into the Mexican Americans, and then she started invalidating white Americans. And I'm not like pro-white or nothing, but she was actually invalidating every one of them. And so I think she's just about pure hate, honestly. I think
she's a hater. She's a hater. She's a true hater. I'm telling you, that's why I'm not even gonna call them ethnocentrics anymore, or wabos, or you know, maybe Pan-African extremists or something. I'm just gonna call them haters, because it don't matter where they came from or who they are. They're just hating on us. I'm telling you, I've seen Bantu live streams where literally they say we are Bantu, like that. We are Bantu. We are black. We are black. We are Bantu. Like that, with their accent and everything, and then they go and say, but I'm not gonna listen to you pale faces, Asian looking ass, like literally that kind of shit. And that was Indigo. For the people who don't know, I don't know how many Indigos is, but she's an African American. But she be so verbal about how much she hates us, yet she's out there representing for the African Bantu people, which is weird. Because I'm like, how you guys gonna have someone?
Is that we have all this culture, right? We have all and we're focused so much on a Native American, and then you have the indigenous or some of the natives from the Mesoamerica area. We have all this culture. We can give it to them one by one by one, but yet the minute you say you came from slave ships, you have mud huts, they get really upset. So when we talk about our truth, and we bring truth to them about our culture, about our pottery, about our food, about our architecture, about our music, about our temples, everything we have. But yet we bring up Africa and what they have. They want to invalidate themselves. So see, they're going after everybody but themselves. So yeah, I'm not going to go to her live anymore, because she's just pure racist. She's being racist to everybody.
Yeah, you guys, that's why I be saying, like, join Joe Aya's live stream, join my live stream.
Earlier she had what was his name? I'm sorry.
Joe Aya? I think
Joe Aya. Yeah, Joe Aya's picture with Snoop Dogg. And he's a racist, and this guy's a racist today. She goes all day being racist to Native Americans. All day, every day, almost. Mm-hmm. It's so weird. It's like,
that's how you say his name. Joe Aya.
What's that? Joe Aya. She had a picture of Joe Aya. And next to Joe Hyatt, she had Snoop Dogg, and she was validating Joe Hyatt, basically saying Snoop Dogg is the real native, Joe Hyatt is not, basically.
Snoop Dogg's a fucking, he claims to be everything. Snoop Dogg's a fucking
I was like, man, y'all are
clown.
wild.
I wish Snoop Dogg would join this panel. Everybody tag Snoop Dogg on here, man. Like, that guy's a fucking informant. Right? He's a hater, and he tries to be Mexican. He be trying to wear cowboy hats. Then he was trying to be a Caribbean Jamaican with Snoop Lion. Like, dude's fucking everywhere, man. He's got identity crisis. Like, all bullshit aside, no hate.
Does he even have TikTok?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but you know, I wish someone like that could come up here, see what the hell they gonna say. I'd be like, bro, you trying to be everybody, bro. He's trying to be everybody. He's trying to be, and he's always trying to be Mexican or native. Like, I don't know what it is with him. It's like he wants a Mexican wife or something. I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
Racist is wrong on both sides from all people.
Tell
him to pop up here so we can see our side. I want people to come and tell us why we racist, because
we will correct it
real quick.
We're saying don't be racist, but we're also saying don't come in and validate the original people.
Jump on the live stream.
Right, come on the live stream.
Jump on the live stream.
Yeah,
if you got something to say, come on the live stream. If you feel that people here are being racist, you got us twisted real bad. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'll be right back, brother.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's up, AZ Wildcats?
What up? I'm the Kingslayer, but I just changed the name.
All right.
Hey, Digital, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah.
I seen you getting attacked the other day.
Really? On
I
what
seen
live?
Digital getting attacked on a live.
On who's live?
I think it was Mono.
Oh yeah, Mono. Yeah, I don't. Yes, I was on there a couple days ago. Mono is not. You're gonna learn for yourself. I thought he was kind of a cool cat, but after being in his live, he likes chaos, and that is not really what I didn't think he was that way, but he likes to pit natives against each other, and he was doing that. With
what he do? Woken was on there talking about the Mexica, saying that they're black.
Yeah, he was. Yep. And Mono was. Mono kept.
I'm special ed, so she could explain a bit.
No, you're right. He kept letting Woken up.
We know Woken is a ethnocentric sympathizer. We know Woken. He's a sellout. I told him this on my live stream. You know, for educational purposes, I told him, you know, that why you gonna come around and be hating on us, you know, and be spreading that bullshit. But anyway, so what happened?
No, he was erasing Olmecs. He was erasing Toltecs. Basically, he was saying they were all African. He was even showing pictures. Look at the dreadlocks, and these are original black people, and there's no such thing as this and that. And then Mono was allowing it. He would drop them off like at least 15 times, and he brought them back. He was invalidating every native on that live. And
girl was attacking you, right?
What's that?
Some lady was attacking you or something? Or just trying to fight with you?
Oh, yeah. She was, oh, God, I don't know her name. She said, she said I was a white lady.
The one that Manny don't like, Apache, something.
You get it. Thank you for the heart.
She said you have to be a part of a tribe in order to be native or indigenous or whatever, original people.
Said that?
Southwest.
I don't know her name. I can't, it was some kind of name. She has red hair. She's real light complected. So she said, if you're light complected, you don't have words. You shouldn't be speaking. I said, you're as light as me. You're lighter than me.
Was that Chrissy?
No, her name was not Chrissy. No, I don't know. It starts
pink
with
hair? You said she had pink hair?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's not Chrissy. No, her name was not Chrissy.
Okay.
But no, Mono was allowing all this. I was like, wow, and then he blocked me. Well, he muted me. He didn't block me. He muted me because I was trying to tell him, why are you allowing this? But he allowed Woken to just invalidate all the natives, basically. They're African. Y'all are lying. Y'all are not the real natives. The Africans really are, with dreadlocks. So that was that was a pretty bad live. I got off of there, though. I didn't think Mono would do that. But I guess he likes doing that. I don't know. He likes the chaos. I don't know.
Yeah, I just felt bad. Well, because she had no one to protect her, like have her back.
Yeah. How are you doing? What's going on tonight?
We are showing people it's an open conversation about all the shit they're doing to us. Yeah, all the shit they try to push, all the bullshit, the lies, the fabrication. See this lady here, and I'm gonna do another banner real quick too because I really want to put her on blast for that. Like, not on blast, but really do what she's doing to Aya, and do it to her and see how she likes it. But she's been pushing out there. She's been saying something like, we migrated from Malaysia. And the thing is, this shows you, again, this banner talks to us right here and it tells us, what it is. It says a widely accepted theory of Native Americans. Again, says that origins came from Japan, but it's been attacked or debunked with a new scientific study, which shows that the genetics and skeletal biology simply does not match up. So the original people of Turtle Island, Anahuac, Pachamama, this hemisphere does not match with those of Asia. Both genetically and skeletal biology of it. We're not a match. It says there simply does not match up. Regardless of all the bullshit they're trying to say, I know we're not the same people, and we could sit here and talk about this, but I want to hear what they got to say because I've schooled that lady on her own live stream. And then she says, and then she's trying to apologize and stuff. So I'm like,
No, you're right, man. Isn't there Asian Africans? I forgot what they're called. They're like mixed with African.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
What's it
Asia.
called?
I
forgot what it's called.
I'm not sure, but there's a lot of Asia theory where you can see people in Mongolia or not Mongolia. You could see people in like Laos, Cambodia,
Laos,
regions, the Philippines, and you can see that they're Asian. They're legit Asian, but they have the frizzy hair, and they look like they might have African phenotypes. But if you truly check it out, I think that's part of the migration from out of China out of Asia into Africa and even Europeans. The original Europeans are Caucasians, so as they're moving up, you see they move up to become Caucasians, I guess. And also,
what do they say when you show it, man?
I'm sorry?
What do they say when you show that to them?
They don't want to see. Yesterday, we schooled them so bad, bro. They got schooled. We had a huge victory on this live stream yesterday because they came up and said that you guys can't produce melanated children if you're light skinned, but we can produce all shades. And so I showed them my father, and then I showed them my brother, and I'm like, how the fuck is that so? Look, I'll show you guys too. If you want.
Manny,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, you look yaki. You know what I mean?
Yaki. Oh gosh.
Yeah, Yoeme.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't be going.
Not being disrespectful. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just saying you look like native. You know what I mean? Straight native.
I blocked Mono, and I will never go to his live again. He's a complete idiot. I hope he hears this, but he's a complete idiot. I didn't think he was that two-faced, but I definitely will not return to his lives at all.
Yeah, you win me.
I didn't think he was that way, but I learned my lesson.
Yeah, no, you know what? I don't know what's going on with them. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. They pop up
I'm not saying this, when I say this stuff, I'm not
telling them to come to the Southwest and they'll see dark natives, like super dark natives.
So why don't you guys tag them? You don't want to tag Mono to come up here and
I blocked him. I don't know how to tag him because
I could. Somebody wants to send Mono an invite here.
That's fine.
I mean, do you feel that it's enough that we should call him out? That we should get a hold of him and ask him hey, bro,
I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for anybody to choose sides. This is just how
I ain't trying to.
Right. I would never have people choose sides. I'm simply for my.
Oh no, it's not about choosing a side. It's just saying honestly, hey, you did a live stream, bro, and you're allowing Woken because he does like to get into it. Woken then they supposedly like to get into it. But the fact that that Woken went up and he's saying all this shit.
He used the N-word on that live. He said the N-word, and he goes, I'm he said he's black. I think
he's part black, yeah.
He said the ER word, and we were calling him out, and Mono did care. He's like, no big deal. I mean, and so he was allowing the racism to continue.
I could hear you guys. Let me. I need to add.
Legal was there too, right?
Background.
Yeah, legal was there. Yeah, it's kind of chaotic. I like this. I'm not.
Hey, Digital, I got your back. Don't worry.
I'm not really feeling all this kind of division. This stuff is weird.
I'm going to change my name back to the King or whatever. At 12. King 13. That's going to be my new name.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, it takes a lot of my energy and
That's crazy.
It turns into just racism.
I've seen what you look like. You look straight brown.
What?
I've seen what you look like, or when you showed
You
yourself.
see what I look like?
Yeah, you're brown.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter what I am. They don't care what I am. It's just, I think everything is just completely a mess, you know, and you get too absorbed, and I'm trying to stay out of certain spaces, you know.
Yeah, I've just been watching, like you said.
I try to watch from the outside, because it's pure. If you start listening to lives, and they're taking jabs at each other, but making no sense.
Yeah, you have a lot of knowledge.
What y'all think of my new poster? Look at who's there, Granny.
Who's that?
Crazy. What is? Is that Coy? Is that her?
Yeah, that's Coy.
Oh Lord, yeah, she was after. Yeah, it's. Well, they blocked her. They bananaed her about an hour ago. But you said she was back on live.
She did, and then she dropped. Nobody was on it. She sent me the request to join her, and
she was like, "Come on, everybody, come on live!" And even Heidi was in there, but she was like enticing people to come on. And
they were showing Johaya.
Yeah, they showed Johaya. Hello, Nikki.
How
you doing?
Oh, hi, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki. Who that, LOL? You already know who that is. Stop acting like you don't know, Sandra. She knows who that is. Out of no hate, no bullying. This is just if it happens to look like someone you guys know, it's just a coincidence.
Heller. Yeah, I want people to come up. Like I really want to discuss matters, but
and they will. Everybody, tap your screen.
It'll come up, yeah.
And I won't tap your screen for a little bit. Maybe let's see if we could get it to 5,000 if TikTok pushes the live stream to see what happens.
Indigenous people came from Asia. What? Oh, I'm reading your thing. I'm reading your thing. Hey, there is natives that look Asian. I had a friend that her name was China. You know what I mean? And there's Mexicans that look Asian. They're called China.
Oh, yeah, there is. Yes, and that's true. There's some Mexicans who look Asian. But see,
but they're not Asian. Yeah, they're not Asian though. They just look like.
But the thing about it, look, I admit there is some dark Mexicans or dark Native Americans, but that's not being critical. That's not being hateful. These are.
I wish Manny could come to the Southwest and see how different it is from the East Coast.
I'm on the Midwest.
Elsa.
Oh, you're
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Manny too?
Myrtle, capital of the state, huh?
I could only go that far.
Illinois, yeah.
She's like, I got to stop right now.
Myrtle, capital of the state, everybody. I don't know if you know that. I think it was last year, or 2020 or 2021. It was the most people getting, unalive.
At the end of the day, though, it takes a lot of energy you got to really have a lot of, I don't know how people can keep going, taking jabs every day. Like,
listen to this. I sat in on a good live. It was a bunch of black people, and I didn't request to go up there, but I joined. One of Courtney sent me an invite, told me they were having this live, so they were talking, and this one lady, she said, "Well, I feel," this is what she said, I like we were the first here, black people. And this one black girl said to her, "What made you feel that way?" And it was a black guy that he might have said on Manny's live, but they weren't mean, but they both said to her, "You can't just feel something." This girl, I forgot who she was. She said, it's dangerous to say, "I feel." You have to have facts.
What year was it when she said this?
Also. Huh?
Did she say the year? Did she say the year that she was here first, or?
Yeah, she said. She's saying that black people were here first. The Africans.
What time is that?
And
like what period?
It was. I don't know. That's all she said. And the girl, it was a black girl that debunked her. She wasn't mean with her. They were respectful in that panel. And it was a good live. I just sat back and listened. But she said, "What made you feel what made you feel like you? And she said, well, I just felt, something didn't. And then the girl was like, you got to be careful. There's a danger in feeling like something and having your facts. And this one guy was intelligent. He said the same thing to her. You can't go by feelings. And both those people, one of the guys was on Manny's panel, and what they said made sense. You can't just go by a feeling. You have to have facts, And then they came to the conclusion, at the end of the day, we're living for today, not what happened back a long time ago. The bills, and they were real mature, in speaking.
I also have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that they came from France and came over here?
Who?
The Africans?
No, it came from Africa. No.
No, I mean, no? Okay.
France? No.
No, because the first country that fully outlawed slavery, France, was 1315.
Okay, no, I don't believe that the slaves, I believe they came from Africa and they brought them on ships.
The French people did come to St. Louis and they took over. Right, Manny?
The who came over?
The French? Or am I wrong?
To where?
To the East Coast? Or was that Spain?
I don't know. I don't study like the history.
I know the French were down
stuff,
in.
but I don't, bro. I really focus on my own, bro. So when people try to come out and say some dumb
people
shit
are saying
about
they were
us,
here, before natives.
I just know the French brought the slaves to Louisiana. The Louisiana Purchase all down in there.
So maybe the Spanish or someone brought them up to that. But
yeah,
no,
the Spaniards, I heard about that.
Let me tell you. The interesting part
was
is
it Mississippi?
Spain, they arrived like 500-600 years ago, with the Spanish,
right?
The Portuguese, they were bringing slaves from Africa. Yes, people that were enslaved. And that was prior to the English arrival or the French on this side. But eventually they did again. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was not as widespread as before, but eventually they were bringing them prior. They were colonizing here, bringing slaves.
Thank you, Manny.
Yep.
Thank you.
But you guys can do your research. Like I said, I mean, there's a lot of information out there you guys can find too. I'm not.
Yeah,
going
you could definitely here. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, we're gonna sit here. We're gonna debate, and I want us to. We should, because this is what social media is for. But if you truly want to dig into some real history, if you look at the archives, and look at these historical documents, everything we talk of is validation. The slave ships,
right?
The chattel slavery, the enslavement of Native Americans, the genocide of all of this is real documentation. It's not a made-up myth, And some people really don't believe things took place. They don't believe in the Holocaust. They don't believe about the natives. They don't believe about slavery. They just don't want to believe it. And there's nothing you can do to force these people. They're not going to believe it until you're blue in the face. They will never believe it. But you're going to look at someone and tell me you're native. You are not native. You may be biracial because they brought you over. Why do you think people get lighter? It's just like if a Mexican mixes with an Anglo, they're going to be lighter, or, vice versa, Asian with an African. Your features will change, but the original people are the original people. It's like saying you're just going to mate with a European and all of Europe's going to turn one color. It doesn't work like that. It will never work like that.
Never.
No.
You're going to just be biracial. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? That's to me, it's fine. It's actually,
I always say the slaves came from the middle of Africa and West Africa. And so you go to those tribes and look in the Congo, all you do is pull them up and ask, Google or whatever, how do they look in that region? That's what I do. I want to know how
you look at the region.
Yeah, just pull them up and look
at it. And if you look at your family, like, okay, let's take a personal look at your life, right? If let's say you look at your nieces or look at your nephews, if you look at their features, these features are of the originals, whether you are lineage from Africa or from Asia, from Europe, from Mesoamerica, your lineage will continue on. It's not going to, all of a sudden I'm going to have a baby with another Mexican, I'm going to have an African child. It doesn't work this way.
No.
Your features will continue on. So that's, I guess they don't get it. They don't get that part.
Yeah, that's true. And you could be, you could have I have relatives that look white, but really, black people, one thing about black people, we can tell if you got black blood. It's something in that face gives you away, no matter how white. Because they did that with the slaves. They tried to pass as white, and some of them did. What they would do is they would stare at the people knew who they were, but some white people knew they could look at something about the face. They would, or their hair. It's something that would give them away, and they would know. Did you ever watch the movie Queen when Alex Haley's great? Watch the movie Queen when Alex Haley's great.
Don't care. But when I see a man who is not true on social media, in person, you will also falter. You are easy to bend, and you flow with the weather. And sir, I'm going to be honest with you. You are a weak man, and that is not somebody who I'd like to follow. So I won't be following you. That's about all.
You said you had video footage of this.
Yeah, I have it recorded. I have to download it, but yeah, I did record it.
Okay.
I'd have to, when I say I have to download it from my tablet.
This is the reason why I don't bring Woken and people like that. Cause
I forgot what's his name, Running Warrior or Flying. God, what's his name?
Flying Arrow.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get to that digital after this. Go ahead, AZ. Do you have something to share with this, or should I wrap it up for somebody else?
Yeah, you can wrap it up.
All right, cool, thanks. Native?
Man, I don't know what to say. I mean,
Want me to wrap it up and we'll get back, or do you just feel it's a little bummed out, but I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you think they should solve this, bro? What would you do?
I mean, if it's true, shit, I would just block and
give each other space.
I'll just block and just not get involved in that shit.
That's what I did with Digital. I don't even want to discuss anything. Her actions made me feel betrayed in front of a live stream where we were supposed to be united, and she turned her back on me in front of everybody there in a live stream where I was being attacked. So I'm like, no, that's it. You're done. If people want to socialize with her, please tell her to keep my name out. If she continues, I'll just report her for harassment. Go ahead, brother. Aztec.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Like, we just gotta go ahead and all right, for the sake of the community in which we belong to, we don't have to always like each other, but we should respect each other. And we're no better than those that are trying to put us against each other, because we're doing exactly what they want us to do. Everything is like a design plan for something, right? It's a plan. And when it's like a plan, it's a plan. What is a plan? It's a seed. So they're planting their seeds, and you see with their seeds what happens, right? There's conflict. We have to think better and smarter than they do, right? So yeah, I'll land with that.
Yeah, I don't got much to say, bro. You can just pass on me.
Wrap it up. All right. Mono.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say I appreciate the platform. I appreciate that you bring me up, brother. I just want to speak my piece real quick. I have my witnesses. Brother Aztec was there. CJ was there. AZ was. I don't know if he was in my live, but AZ Wildcat was also in that live that Woken hosted, where the sister got attacked. I didn't want this fool to come here, but when my sister came in, the one that got attacked, this guy Woken followed her into it, and there was some chaos. And like I said, brother Aztec went up there and chewed him out. A lot of people chewed him out, and we were all telling him that he's no longer welcome in our spaces. This and you know, if Digital wants to say these things about me, whatever, that's her opinion. That's her opinion. I know you don't feel like that about Manny. I know you don't feel like that about me. But I'm just letting you guys know, those are my witnesses. I was going at it with him and saying he is no longer welcome.
CJ.
Oh, okay. So I was there, and I saw what went on. The only thing that he kept coming up, I don't know why they didn't block him. There was multiple mods there. He was not blocked. He was not muted. Nothing. He kept coming up. Obviously, you can request to come up, so that was part of the responsibility and accountability of the host to control that area. I'm on nobody's side, really. Okay, I'm just in the middle, mediator. Now, Digital did come at somebody with some black issue. I'm not going to get into it because that ain't even my business in that area. She was wrong for that too. But in reality, the host should have been accountable and responsible. Digital shouldn't have came out that way. And I think the best way to end this and all this bullshit, honestly, either block and go separate ways or whatever. But that's it. That's simple as that. That's how that is right there.
Yeah, you're right. I think blocking is the best solution to things like this. The showtime ended, but yeah, I like I told you guys, I don't need convincing or anybody to say, hey, let's talk it out with legal. I have given her rights to run my live stream here for a little bit, but I've always had a feeling that she was working with the church. To me, that's what it is. People who work for the church who continue.
May I say something real quick? Because I really wanted to finish. And it's not about legal or anything. It's about just the way I was hosting. Look, I apologize to anybody that I offended by allowing him to come up. And my mods didn't block him, but I'm not going to blame my mods because I'll take the blame. It was my live. I was pissed off, you guys. I was beside myself for the disrespect that my sister endured by herself. It was a trap. Woken baited her to come in. Told her it was going to be a friendly back and forth debate, which it was not. It was a setup. His mod was Digital 369, not you, Digital 369, and just onslaught with the B word, cuss words. I was begging her to leave that chat. I said, please get out of here. It's a trap. I'm leaving. I'll start my live and you come. She came and he followed her in there, and we were all pissed off. Going at him. The only reason why I was bringing him up is because people in my panel were requesting to hear from him, and so they can go at him. Everybody wanted a piece of him, and it was totally.
He was talking all nasty, right?
Yeah,
talking dirty.
No, he was that he was, but we shouldn't have allowed it to come that multiple times.
So, Manny, what was the dude? What's the running? What's his name?
Running arrow. Oh, flying arrow.
Flying arrow. So, I'm gonna just make my piece right here because honestly, Mono, you're basically a piece of lint.
First of all, fuck flying arrow. How about that?
You're a piece of lint.
That?
Hold on.
Fuck flying arrow. How about that?
That's fine, but let me.
That? So why are you bringing this motherfucker up? Why are you bringing him up?
Can I finish?
Makes no sense.
Let her speak, man. Come on.
I will say my piece right now because we can squash this, but I will say this. You are friends with the real Koi. You are friends with the real Woken. You are friends with all the people that invalidate Native Americans. Look at your follow list. Another thing, he told you we're getting private messages that they're going to unalive us. Let's get off and talk about it. And Mono, you know what your words were? No, dude, I'm not going to cancel my live for you. We're going to keep going. So that told me right there that you have a serious issue. Now, I don't care if you got Native. I don't care if you're Mexican. I don't care. But when you start talking about unaliving and allowing it, you allowed him to use the ER.
I did not say anything about unaliving.
No. Let me finish.
You're making things up.
Let me finish. When you allowed him to use the ER word and you brought him up over 15 times, and I tried to say, how could you allow this? You blocked me, you muted me. But everybody who invalidated Natives still are on your friends list. So, today, I don't need to talk to you. I'm done. You're nothing in the community. You're nothing in social media. You're a liar. And anybody who talks to you, you're a manipulator. Period.
To be fair,
you know what? I'm not going to let you disrespect me.
Hold on.
Squashed it.
But you're not going to disrespect me. You know what? I am a federally recognized Native American. If you have no respect for federally recognized natives, you know what? You fucked up talking to me like that. I'm a federally recognized Native American. You would have more respect than that bullshit.
Squash it.
Manny, with all due respect, I'm leaving, bro. I'm not gonna allow this bullshit.
Good.
Who the fuck she thinks he is? I'm out here.
So digital.
Run like a little boy.
I'm out of here, bro. You have no respect for federally recognized natives. That's your problem.
So Mono, just take a second, bro. Just
all right, I will.
Because then it's gonna look real bad. Listen, respectfully,
he's not
digital. So you said, so let's just say digital. You say you're squashing it now. Can we just please squash this?
Yeah.
We won't talk about this ever again on this live stream. Honestly, guys, if you guys want to talk about this, you guys can go to each other's. Like digital can open her own live stream.
Right here, I said my piece, Manny, and I'm
just like
I am Mono from North Fork. I am a federally recognized Native American. Don't you
I have, and I will, and I did. I have.
Ever. You know what? Then you're a pretendian then. If you're going to try to invalidate a federally recognized native, then you're a pretendian. You're a fucking pretendian. You know what? I'm leaving, bro.
When you know what? This say we're going to unalive
you have fucking pretendians like her trying to invalidate Native Americans, bro. That's the fucking problem.
So digital, are you invalidating them?
I don't need to hear this shit.
I don't know what's going on, guys. So this is seriously digital.
Are you trying? I'm good.
So I don't. Please don't try to invalidate each other and stuff like that. It's just not our place to do that on a social platform. Like you don't like him because of what he did, and he's clearly disagreeing with you. So let's just leave it as a disagreement.
Yeah, it's a disagreement and it's squashed. We said our piece.
So let's not talk about people's tribes or nothing. Let's just not talk about any of that.
You can talk shit, but don't you ever try to.
I've already squashed it. I said my piece.
No, fuck that. You need to apologize for what you said.
I said my piece.
No. You literally tried to invalidate me. Who are you? Are you tribal? Who's your tribe? Where are you from? Because the last time I remember, you had a whole fucking Spaniard flag. And you said you were like,
I do have Spanish lineage. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You were talking with A.A. Blackwood the last time I heard of you.
So you're gonna bring up who I am?
Yes, I'm gonna invalidate you. You're invalidated.
What's wrong with that?
Your ass is invalidated.
You know, it's not my fault. The Spaniards colonized my people for over 500 years. It's not my fault that they did that. I'm sorry that you don't like that, but it's fact and it's a history. It's written in the books. They colonized my people for 500 years. Thank you for reminding us all.
Fuck, man, all this fucking division, man, for real, you gotta get that shit together, because...
I don't want division. We need to stick together.
No, I know, that's the shit we need to get together, it's to bond together. Look, if there's a person who comes to the panel and they start shit, you automatically know there's a problem. That's one. Second, if people can't communicate or be together on a panel, then they shouldn't be near each other at all. They should just block each other and go their separate ways. This goes to anybody. If you can't be on the same panel with somebody else, then move on, keep moving forward, and that's it. You can join it at different times. That's what I do with other people.
And I agreed to squash it. I simply said, what, Flying Arrow, and he's here. When Mono said, oh, F Flying Arrow, he just said it. I was simply saying,
no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
How's it going, guys?
Look, so I ended it. Right?
Whatever he said. Look. You're creating another branch.
Manny,
you're creating another branch. You're creating another branch. Just leave it at that.
How's it going, CJ? How's it going?
Good, Flying Arrow. Good.
How's it going, Digital? I would like to speak real quick, Manny, if that's cool.
Yeah, sure. Please please let him speak a little bit. He was brought up, and he has the right to speak on what's going on too, since he was brought up by Mono. So go ahead.
Yes. As far as that dude, I don't have no problem. But as far as like my name being brought up, I wasn't in that live, and that wasn't me saying any of that. So I'm just clearing my name up. You know, I think that was Sleeping Wolf she's talking about.
Sleeping Wolf. I'm sorry, I did say fly. I was asking Manny the name, but yeah, Sleeping Wolf, not Flying Arrow.
Yeah. That's the misinformation that people could get divisional about, you know, and
he's the one who said we're getting inboxed by people who were threatening to unalive, and Mono didn't shut the live down. He kept it going.
Hey, but much respect.
Arrow has nothing to do with this. Just squash that.
Much respect, guys. You know, you guys have a great night.
Good night.
All respect and love. You know, just I'm with CJ. I'm with all you guys. We need to come together and pretty much get that unity going and understanding and connecting. on a bigger front. It's a bigger fight ahead of us, and the little child games need to, they need to be accountable for their actions, for allowing things.
Flying Arrow, I never heard any what the heck was going on between you and Mono 2. He did come up here and he said, "How about fuck Flying Arrow?" Why does he have beef with you? Because he does it. Now he's got beef with Digital, but now he's got some kind of beef going on with you too.
It was more of just pretty much standing up for a relative, a sister relative, and I think he pretty much got emotional and had feelings. So much respect for the brother. I hope he finds his way on his path and journey. I'm not a divisional guy. I'm more for the people and for our nation. So just more power for the people and unity. So yeah, there's nothing wrong. Uncle Manny, I like that new name, but there's nothing but respect from me, Manny. So I'm more of just for the people and for the bigger fight ahead of us, and I don't know about the child games. I'm not for that.
Thank you, Flying. I appreciate your words.
So I would invite DJ Sleeping Wolf, but I don't know if he's around right now. I send them an invite. Thank you, Flying Arrow, for sharing your words with us. Like I said, just like I blocked Legal. I shared why I blocked Legal. She was talking shit on Granny's live stream with Kentucky, that ethnocentric. And, there was another lady there, stands with compassion. I never seen her, but she went up there saying that I said that someone should be pew-pewed like 2 years ago. That's what she said. And I'm like, that could send you to jail. That's literally defamation of character. I have never said such a thing. And they love editing clips or whatever the fuck they have, or I don't know what they come up with. But I'm like, if that's the case, we'll open an investigation. I want them to go ahead and open an investigation so that they can see that all that shit they're pushing is fabrications. They're going to end up in jail. That's just what it is. That's a crime. You can't go around saying that someone said go pew somebody and then bring it up 2 years, supposedly 2 years ago, which is an absolute fabrication and lie. But you know what? This is the kind of stuff. And Legal told me to shut up while I was there, while I was addressing Kentucky. And then she even says the Granny or whatever, or all about Coy.
Is this your monitor? Or
she used to moderate here, Legal.
Yeah, moderate people.
Yeah, she's been really loyal for a long time. Like that.
There was some.
That's what we stand for. Well, that's weird.
That's her right there. But, it was one of those things where, then she called me and she's like, we got to talk because there was a video. I'm like, actions like that, even if there was a video or anything, you can't go and do that. She could have called me first and then told me, Manny, there's a problem going on, instead of making me look bad in a live where I thought I wanted to go there and make sure that she was okay. And then it turns out she's telling me to shut up and telling the host to drop me and shit. I'm like, this bitch fucking lost her marbles, bro. I told her, Legal, you are a sellout. I told her in front of her, I'm like, you're a sellout. And Native Pride is right here. Native Pride was on that live. I just, I don't want to sit here and be like the only one. Like, this is what she said, and he's right there.
They even told her, damn, you were monitoring for him and this and that. And I can't believe he said that to you. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Then I fucking got out before they even asked me to go up on there. Fuck that.
Here's the thing, and like I said, we could squash this. I don't have anything to say with the other dude. But in all honesty, guys, this is social media. If you run, and hear me when I tell you this, because I'm going to speak to you like a real woman. If you are running from social media, guys, look in the mirror. You're going to run in person. You're going to fall to your knees the minute the wind blows the wrong way. Now, I'm just coming real with you. This is a fact of life. If you are that weak and you jump and run from social media, the truth is, the fact, certain people are at fault. When it comes to unaliving, that is where you draw the line. And when you entice it, when you accept that, you're just as guilty as that person. And that's where I draw the line. That's with Fidel. Same with Fidel. That night, y'all don't know who was on, but CJ was a part of it. So was Callie. He threatened to unalive people. We cut him off right away. We said, no, we don't play that dirty game. No, you're not. You can go to prison for this. That's where I draw the line. You don't have to. You don't have to draw the line. You can continue on with it, but I don't. I don't sugarcoat and I don't play around. And nor do I care what people really think, because if you're going to, this is for a man or woman, if you're going to flow with the wind, what kind of person are you in real life, right? What kind of human are you to be that weak-minded? Period. That's all I got to say.
How's it going, Daisy? You were there on the live stream too. I thought I heard you say something.
I was there for like a while, and I mean, I don't want to look like I'm a hopper, like going here, going there. I'm always, like I say from the beginning, I'm here to like learn and to be educated from all aspects, and I've never have like an opinion in the sense that like this is right and this is wrong. I'm just here to listen. But in like, I guess in your defense, Manny, like it's funny because it was funny because Granny wasn't talking shit, but then she kind of was just mentioning you. But and when you finally came in, because I think she ended up inviting you, it was a funny conversation, you know. So like you guys were playing around, but everybody else was on like fire and so heated that they were so mad about it that they took like you and Granny's sense of humor of playing around like crazy. Like they were like, no, man, he's drunk. And you're like, no, I'm just eating. They're like, no, he's on something. Like, I don't know what's going on. This is not the Manny we hear normally. And you're like, no, like, and then you're like, oh, I love you, Granny. You know, you love me. You know, so to me, I'm like, that was a playful conversation between you guys, and that she's the host. So I don't understand why people need to take it a whole different direction and run with it. But then, yeah, I don't remember her name, but I remember she was on the bottom corner of the screen. She did accuse you of like trading your tribes or representing a different tribe, or when you first started 2 years ago or something like that.
I still represent that tribe.
And
yeah,
the lady who was,
so they were like, so they were kind of trying to like call you out in the sense like, oh, he's pretending because he keeps changing the narrative, he keeps changing his persona. And I'm just like listening, not to like travel the achievement, but I'm just like, okay, I just want to hear what different people say. But then at the same time, Legal was there, but she was being very disrespectful, but at the same time not really, she wasn't defending you. And everybody knows like she's big on your account and stuff, and I know that she's on your account, but like I told her, because I got into it with her, I'm like, you insert yourself when there's not a conversation with you involved. And she did that with me and somebody else, and she's like, well, Daisy, you shouldn't be saying this and this about this and that. And because I had said something about like, weren't there more invaders before the 1500s? And she came up after, she was like, actually somebody said this, and let me correct you on this, and let me correct you on that. And then I also had said, like, I checked the white box because I grew up in a private school, so our only options were like white, Asian, or black. Do you know what I mean? And I specifically had said like, this is a private school setting. And then she had to come in 1970, whatever, in the public school system. I'm like, girl, first of all, you're inserting yourself in a conversation that nobody said anything to you. And now you're trying to school me, but you're not even trying to say the right facts. So this is why and then at that point, like 4 people had a problem with her. And then I think that was before you even came in, Manny. And then by the time you came in, everybody was on her. And then like you got mad at her because she was like, oh, Manny, you should be quiet. You should not talk. You should just, host, drop him. So she's kind of trying to shut you down. And everybody's like, why is Legal even like trying to talk on Manny's behalf? And I was just like, why is she even doing that? And so you got frustrated, and then you kind of left. But even Granny was not mad at that point. Like you guys were, like I said, you guys were having a playful conversation, and then someone was going back and forth. I don't remember, but she was being funny about it. She's like, girl, you better go over there because Manny's talking about you. Like, why are you over here defending somebody that nobody cares about you over here? Like, you should go over there and defend yourself. And that was for like probably like 20, 30 minutes. And everybody kept telling her, like, leave Granny's life. Go over there. Go. And she wouldn't. Like, she wanted to stay and, like, argue with somebody really bad for, like, 20 minutes. It was just, like, to me, it was a lot. And I like, started dozing out and falling asleep because I'm like, this is this is not what I come for. Like,
Jackie,
you know, like
what are you saying? I'm reading the comment below.
I'm here to be like educated on some stuff that I don't know, not to be like in the drama. Like, oh my god, you know. But yeah, I was there and I heard it all.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm happy that you were there. The native pride was the other people were there because, you know, I also had a conversation with her like a week ago with Legal CC, and she was imposing her religious points of views upon me, like saying that the boogeyman is real and that he's in the closet, shit like that. Like he was deep for real. This ain't no bullshit. I was on the phone. I was trying to tell her, like, listen, I don't believe it.
I
She's
would
like, no,
never
no, no.
imagine.
Yeah, she's like, oh, that's real, the demons, and we go and remove them from people, and the church, because she's part of the church, the Catholic church, goes out and does the kind of stuff, like exorcisms and shit. I'm like, so I wonder what, in my mind, I'm like, I wonder what she thinks about me. She probably fucking thinks that I'm I'm possessed, and I don't believe in God, and I should be probably cleansed, kind of like what they were doing with the Inquisitions and, unaliving and the witch hunt and all that shit. I'm like, maybe that's what this is. In a different form. She's not saying it, but I'm like, because I noticed that she wasn't getting on my panel for like a week. She would be like kind of more distant, and then she'd be just commenting to people. And
So Mono is recording. Just to let you know, he's in here. He's recording everything. So go ahead, Manny.
Okay, no, so I'm just saying how it is, but she did go out there, and I don't have to say so much on this. Native Pride was there, and they know why I left. I said, you're a fucking sellout. You're a two-face, and I've always had a feeling that she was here in my life for a different purpose. I think last time Chica was here, other people were here, and someone, or no, it was, what's her name? She's got the glasses. What's her name on her profile photo? I can't remember her name right now, but he was telling, she even told Leo, are you part of the church? Are you an agent for the church or something?
I remember
the name.
Manny.
Yep, because she was like,
I had love for her.
No, I you know what? You got to be in this kind of world and these platforms. You got to understand that people come and people go, and you got to keep the people that really to you mean something. And honestly, it hurts me too, because like I was friends with a lot of people, like people come and go. They change their idea, they change their point of view. So next year, I don't know who's going to be around. I know that some people stuck out longer, but I don't know if she meant good or what the fuck was wrong with her. I don't know what was wrong with her, but she proved to me right then and there that she's literally working against me. And I think, who does that? There's other people, and I want you guys to be careful. There's other people that do that. They try to build your friendship and be friends with your friends, and then they plan it out to like at one day, they're going to find a reason, and your little creepy people that just creep around, they'll come and talk shit about you. You're one of your close people that you trust, that people thought, well, you guys were together. That person turns on you, and and then they try to turn all these people against you to try to cancel you out. And this is what I'm saying. You guys got to be careful. I blocked her. She told me to call her. I didn't call her back. I don't want nothing to do with her. Her actions spoke louder than words. If she had a problem with me, she could have called me and said, hey, Manny, but not put me like that in front of Granny, Josh, Kentucky, because she was defending Kentucky. She was defending. She was there like telling me to shut up. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, she switched up, basically. Is that what you're saying?
Well, she's going to come out here and say she didn't, because she tried to come on my live stream and spit lies. And I'm like, we were there. Native Pride, I think he spoke on that too yesterday. He was there, and I'm like, bro, you can't lie to us. Like, you said shut up and drop him. She was telling Granny to drop me.
She was.
I'm like, you're a fucking sellout, dude. I blocked her, dude. So just so you guys know, I'm not telling you guys you have to block her too, but if I don't trust her, man, I'm telling you, I give her the space. I give her everything I could. I was the best I could do with her. She wants to go and be like that, then she could go and represent her church and do those kinds of live streams on her own, where she can sit there and whatever she wants to do. I don't care. So I just want to say that, just kind of like with Legal and Mono right now, I hope you guys just, you don't need to talk to him, just don't let things
fester.
I mean, yeah.
Let it fester.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I washed my hands of tonight. Yeah, I'm good. I said what I had to say, and I saw what I saw, heard what I heard, and it's some people endure chaos. I don't want to be a part of that. So I don't have to talk about him. I don't know him, and I know enough, and what I know, I don't want to be a part of. So yeah, I'm good.
Sometimes I feel like these lives are like toxic like relationships, like with a like an ex or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and instead of like just exiting out of the relationship for your sanity, we're like, no, you know what, I have one more thing to say. No, you know what, I'm right. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and I
it's
feel like
one
the
more,
discussion,
one more.
yeah, the discussion's always like, nope, and I'm not gonna shut up because you told me to
But
shut
see,
up. And
when
now I'm
people
gonna keep
run,
going.
I agree with you, Daisy. But when people run and don't face the truth, then we know, we all know. But it is what it is, And this is just between me and that person. This is not
Right.
for anybody to. Oh well, I'm gonna pick this side. No, here's the kind of thing about me. I'm the type of woman. When there's an issue with someone, I don't need 5 people to back me. I don't need to say, oh, Elsa, what do you think? Oh, Manny, what you think? I don't know. That is not their business. See, in Mono, well, what do you think? No. This is between 2 people. We don't drag others through. That's how I do my work. So anyways, that's all I have to say.
I know that we got little Mike up
Hey,
here.
little Mike.
We can shift the conversation. I know he could bring the positivity that we all need right now. It's sad that, we see that going on with people in our communities. We've seen that going on. I'm just going to be honest with you. I want to be around like trustworthy people who bring positive vibes to these conversations. But the brother, I understand if you don't want to too. Sometimes when things are like this, sometimes people don't want to get involved. But so he did.
Someone
jump
said,
in.
Manny, take the picture down. What picture? I don't know what picture he's talking about.
I think the legal picture. Manny, take the picture.
Yeah.
Hey, little Mike. What's up?
Greetings, peoples.
Mike Joe.
Who that?
We need to bring some laughter here, right? Remember Elsa the other day? We were cracking up, all of us.
Yes, be positive. Positive vibes.
Yeah.
We gotta, come on, man. We gotta have positive vibes.
One time I called my ex a different name, and she